getting pretty annoyed and this thing's giving me problem. Pretty annoyed now. Yeah, I'm getting pretty annoyed at my live giving me so many problems. It just let me don't want to do live no more. So every time I'm doing a live, something going wrong, and I'm getting annoyed of it. Yes, as I was saying, I was making my potato pudding. Right? As soon as I started, somebody tried to come up on the live, and by they come up on the live, it's cut it out. So here, say I'm making my potato pudding. If you cut off next time, I'm not going to put it on back. Over here, I have my potato right there. And this is my coconut. This is my blender to blend everything. But we don't blend. We blend the coconut juice first and then use the coconut juice to blend the potato. That is what I'm about to do. So here over there we have that over there. And over here we have my flour, my nutmeg, my vanilla, and my sugar. I have everything here, and over here I was saying that, you know, when we go to the grocery and we buy our stuff, we have to wash it because some of them people pass and they finger it up with their hand and their hand can be dirty. Some of them fall on the floor and they pick them up and put them right back there and we use it and we get bacteria in our kitchen. Hi Sonia, how you doing? So I'm just showing a little of the stuff that I bought today, and I've washed them and I put them on the countertop for them to drain. As you see, this thing here, this thing right here, this it drain your fruits and things on it because it have the hole. So whatsoever water drained off, it go right in there. So I put all these things that I wash here to drain. These cherry here, these cherry here, the container have holes. So the holes, when we wash them, they drains off their self. So I have everything here. Hi Felicia. Everything here ready for my potato pudding. I just feel like making some potato pudding because I have one of my diva. She loves my potato pudding. Hi Joy. So I'm making the potato pudding that she could be able to get potato pudding. So what we do, we have to turn the stove on, put the oven on because you know it's not going to take a long time. And we put the oven on and the oven stay warm. Keep it warm until when we finish the baking, we put it in there because it's not going to take a long time to do what I'm doing because when Queen is working, she's working very fast. This is my container right here that I have to use to mix the pudding in. It is clean and nice and it is dried. Yep. And this over here is my flour and my sugar, nutmeg and vanilla. And this is my blender over here waiting for me. And my potato and my coconut. So what I'm going to do right now is put my thing right here. Yep. So let me bring the camera back to me over here. Yeah. So scared to touch something. I don't know what is going on. So I don't know if you can see from over here for this handle here, which I'm going to start. Yeah, you can see me. Yeah. So let me move this from here, just running that you can see me. Good. Right. So you can see me right here in the kitchen right here. This is my blender. And we're going to use the water from the hot water from the pipe because the hot water in my pipe. As you can see, I have on my T-Mobile apron. I get it from T-Mobile. Yes. So we're using the hot water from the pipe. Because my pipe hot water is very hot, very, very hot. Right now, I remove away the comments so I could you could able to see me better in the kitchen what I'm doing. So, and from that handle, I think you can see me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to blend my coconut. I'm blending the coconut to use the coconut juice to make the pudding. So I put it on the blender here. I put some more water in there if you want enough juice. Yeah. So right here now I'm going to blend the coconut to use the coconut juice to make the So I'm blending the coconut juice right here to use the coconut juice to make the pudding. Because we have to use it to blend the potato. So we blend the coconut, then we're going to use the coconut juice to blend the potato to put it in this container here. And I didn't forget to take out my spoon, which I'm going to use. So, here is my wooden spoon. I like to use my wooden spoon. There it is. This morning, oh, there goes my wooden spoon. When you use a wooden spoon, you're in a container like this. You don't want this spoon here to be knocking or chipping anything, which we don't have anything to chip. So my wooden spoon is really ready. Running, so apparently you're not going to hear me while the blender is running. So let me bring it over here back. Yeah, Patrick, can I get a pudding to buy a small one? If you want to come over, you can get a pudding. But I'm making sure now I'm making potato pudding today. That's what my spirit told me to do today. My first cooking start that by doing my baking potato pudding. Because a lot of people that likes my potato pudding, that's how I made it. So I'm preparing coconut, they're blending. I break the coconut and I cut it up small and I blend it. So when I blend it now, I can use it to, now I'm going to put some stuff on coconut stuff. Coconut trash, I'm not going to throw it away, I'm going to put it up. So I'm having this bag here prepared. We have to prepare everything that we're going to use before we started our Instagram house. Okay, I'm going to make sure, Patrick, don't worry. Yeah. I'll move over here. So I'm throwing out this first set here. I'm putting another set in. I'm going to put the other set in. Using some water this time. Stage by stage. Yes, I'm over here. This one was overflown. I wasn't paying attention. It's overflown. So I'm going to put it right here back now. And I'm going to put the cover on. And when I it's done, I add more to it. Yes. It's a little noisy over here, so you're not going to hear me. So give me a chance till I finish blending. Then when I finish blending, then I'll come over here and do a chit chat with you because it's noisy. But I just wanted to show you how I go about doing it. That's the reason why I never blend it and have it ready before I started to do the baking, because I wanted to see if I'm straight how I'm doing it. If I'm straight from scratch. So that's the reason why I wake up to show you all how I do it. It's so over. It's not a long time, okay? Because this, we have the last set leaf to blend. That's the coconut. Yeah, we have the last set left to blend of the coconut. So we're going to use the coconut juice to blend the potato, and it's not going to take long because the potato is easily blended than the coconut. And the reason why we use the hot water, to blend the coconut, the reason why we use the hot water to blend the coconut, when we use it with the hot water, we get all the coconut juice from it. If we use the cold water, it's gonna sleep up. So, I have this thing in the oven. I forgot to take them out. Yep. Oh, my apron gonna throw me down. I got to take this thing out the oven. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, my apron is want to throw me down. I gotta tie the apron better. Yeah, I'm gonna tie it more tighter. It's want to go under my butt and throw me down. I'm advertising T-Mobile apron. When I go there, they gave it to me. So let me fix it. It's go right under my butt, and if I try to bend, it's gonna throw me over. So I don't want to fall, cause I'm scared. I remember I tell everybody I'm scared to fall. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the last bit of the coconut we're gonna blend. When we are baking or we are cooking, it's okay. Remember also when we are baking or cooking, we always have a wet rag, because when we have a wet rag, sometimes our hand gets sticky and dirty. We don't want it to dirty. We don't want our hand to fall all over the place and dirty. So we always have a wet rag on the counter. So we're gonna have one. I'm going to get another wet rag. So so there's my wet rag here to wipe my hand if my hand gets sticky and dirty. So yes, there we go. People, you know, when you blend the coconut, I think you get more out of the coconut when you blend it more than when we grater it. I'm not gonna grate it because I don't want my hand get cut. And when I was a kid, and Madam used to let to grater, that was one of the things I do not like. Like I said, I do not like to make dumpling. So thank God for the maker for blender. So I'm using it. I have a lot of stuff. My daughter bought me a whole set of stuff where I could use, not even I don't have to use my hand to cut it or nothing, but I don't use it. So I'm using this over here. So here I go now. I finished doing the coconut. So the coconut trash that I use, I do not throw it away. I use my coconut trash. I'm going to put it down because I could get more juice from it. So I'm putting it in my freezer. Yeah, let's go right there in my freezer. So what I'm going to do now, if you could see me from over here. If you could see me now. Can you all see me? I'm going right here now. I'm going to put the potato in. So this is a coconut juice. Here is the juice. So I'm going to use the juice to blend the potato. So here we go with the potato with some juice. And we're going to put the potato in. And we're going to put it little by little because I don't cut them small. So I put it little by little and I'm going to blend it. Okay? Here we go. So while I'm blending, I add more. Add more. Add more potato. Keep adding. blend, first blend, throw it over here. Come out smoothly and nice. So we're going to blend the rest now. And then we through with the blending. Then we're going to start with our mixture in and start it to bake our, we're going to put in our ingredient. Yes, and then we start to bake our potato pudding. There we go with that. Over here. Over here, yes. So each time I put more in there. Almost like my phone in the water. Keep it in more, that's why I don't put the cover on. So I put more in there, like Lana said. We still grate our potato here in Jamaica. Yeah, but I don't like the grater. I'm going to show you how smoothly and nice it's going to come out. I do not like the grater right there. It's nothing wrong if you grate it, because that's what we used to. Grater. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with grater. We grater here, grater. But I'm not going to grate to nothing. It's going to take full up. So, people, there's nothing wrong with grater it, but grate olive not gonna grater. That's too much time. It's gonna take. That's why we got arthritis and all them thing, the girl, because all this gratering and all them thing, they get arthritis in our shoulder. I don't want to get no arthritis. So you hear stuff like that? Yeah. So what happened, why it's not going, because I put too much in there. Because I want to finish, get it done and over. So one stuck right down there. Yes. Wash, clean everything while she's doing what she's doing. I don't want to leave nothing left when I finish after doing like a whole lot of work to do. So we're on our bird finishing up with the gratering. So I'm cleaning up my blender, cleaning up everything. Okay, I'm going to be over here now so you will get my attention now, people. Yes, so I'm going to rinse out this here with some more coconut juice. Yeah. We're going to rinse it out with our coconut juice. Yep. So, let's stay right there. Let's stay right there. Plug it out. Plug it out. Plug in my phone. I want my phone to always keep charging. Keep our countertop clean and clear, because if we don't keep it clean and clear, we're going to get in accidents. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my baking can in the oven just to get them dry, that I could grease it properly. So when I'm greasing it, when I grease it properly, so when I put the pudding in, we don't have to have no, when we try to take it out of the pan, it can't get out of the pan because it's not greased properly. So I have a small pan here, which if we have some left over, we're going to put it in the small pan. So let me get this small pan here washed out And also put in there, put the grease. And throw the small one, because sometimes we have a little extra small one. And we don't want to fill the pan up too much. Yes, so there it goes. Putting another pan in there to dry. So we have all the pan there. So let me put it over here now. Yes. Down like this. Alright. Here now we're gonna put our ingredients. And remember, when we want the pudding, set the pudding, yeah. So when we want the pudding the flour to get the soft top, the pudding to get the little jelly top, we gotta do, I get this pot here, I'm gonna throw some coconut juice in there. Yeah. And we're gonna put some sugar in there. Some sugar, and we're going to put some butter in there. So what I have in this pot here is some coconut juice, sugar, and butter, which I'm going to put on top of the stove. So when the pudding kind of gets set in the inside of the oven, then we take it out and throw this thing that we made here, the sugar and the butter. Yes, it's going to be on the stove top. So here we go with my coconut. Yeah, this is it. When I finish blending it, you see it? Smooth and nice. Yeah, this is it. It's blend with the coconut juice. So smooth and nice right there. No lump or nothing not in there. So that's the reason why I use, yeah, Hi Queenie, to know you are feeling better. Thanks, Caroline. I'm feeling much better. Yeah. Yeah. So right here, it is just the potato with the coconut milk right in here. So I'm going to throw my ingredient in this. Like this is 2.5 cup of flour. I'm going to put in there. We don't want a lot of flour. If we put a lot of flour, the pudding is going to eat like it's hard dumpling. And we don't want it to eat like that. So I'm stirring up the flour with the potato to let it smoothly, nice and done. Yeah, I'm using the wrong spoon, which I said, I don't like to use this spoon. I'm using the wrong spoon. So, when I put it right here, this is my mixture. So I'm going to use this and mix it out. It makes it out better. Yeah, so we don't want no flour lump in there. No flour lump we don't want, so we're going to mix it out. So apparently we have the flour dissolving and want all the flour to dissolve out. We don't want to have no lump. So let me turn back this camera here. Okay, here. So I'm mixing out the flour, mixing the flour, let it mix, let it, you know, it's go with the potato. We don't want no lumpy. So you see the potato, how it's white and pretty. We're going to put a little browning, a little cake browning in there, just to give you a nice little pretty brown color. We don't want it looking so white, although when it bakes, it's going to get another color. So I'm dissolving out the flour right now. So I'm going to put my sugar, let me put it in the measuring cup. Yes, because we want our pudding to taste nice. So I'm putting 3/4 cup of sugar. Probably I need to put more because I want it to sweet. Yes, this is the sugar we put in there. First we put the flour because we want the flour to dissolve out properly. Yeah. So we have to taste it, you know, to know that it's up to the standard at what we want. So a lot of people don't know that you have to taste it. We have more stuff to put in there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to taste it and see if need more sugar. Yes, it do need more sugar. This sugar here in America, there is no good. No good. So put some more sugar. I put about a tablespoon of nutmeg. There, drop it in there, put it in my hand. My hand maker is like a tablespoon of nutmeg. Pauline, where you go? Potato pudding. I'm baking potato pudding, my people. Yes, I'm putting some baking powder. Put some baking powder in there. because we don't want it too hard and lumpy. Just put a little baking powder in there. So there I'm going to put my vanilla in now. I'm going to put in, yeah, this is 1 teaspoon, 1¼ teaspoon. I'm putting another one in there because I want it to spicy and nice. So there, I put that down there. So there I'm going to go mix it. Oh yes, we're going to put a pinch of salt. Remember, we have to put a pinch of salt in it. Yeah, like a tablespoon of salt we're going to put in there. Okay, we have to put salt in there. There's a tablespoon of salt. Go in there. Hi Dora, how you doing? Hi Patrick, Alfreda, big up on yourself, everybody. Queen Olive in the kitchen trying to make some pudding. Yeah, we don't want it. We don't want the pudding to too hard. When you mix it, it's gonna so thick. No, we don't want it too hard, and we don't want it too soft. Right now, we want our pudding to eat very nice and jelly. If we put too much flour in there, it's not gonna be jelly. So we have to put. I put how much flour I put in there already? 2½ cup of flour. It's look like you take another ½ cup of flour because it's too thin. So I'm gonna put another ½ cup of flour in there, and then we're gonna get it ready to go in the oven because we don't have nothing in there to rub it out because I blend in the potato with the flour. And I have a mixer could use, but this doesn't want a mixer because, you know, we want to taste our potato. That it's a potato. Also, I put a little cassava in there also. What are people? Because I'm coming for mines later. Okay, Roxanne. Yeah. So I'm gonna put a little half a cup more of flour in there because we don't want it too watery. So there I have another ½ cup of flour. I'm gonna put it in there and I'm gonna mix it. And from there, after I finish mix it, I get the pan and prepare. Remember, this is my wet rag right here. I have been doing one shortly cutting up coconut to blend. Oh yes, blend the coconut with hot water. Do not blend it with cold water. If you blend it with cold water, you're not going to get the juice. So you're going to blend it in hot water. And then use the coconut juice to blend the potato. I don't grater it because I don't like nothing take long for me. Nothing, yeah? Okay, okay, everybody, I'm doing my potato pudding. And I don't know, I'm not going to tell us every day I'm going to cook. But there's a lot of people out there, they don't know how to do macaroni and cheese from scratch, lasagna from scratch. They don't know how to make fried chicken. They don't know how, a lot of people don't know how to make certain things. And there's no shame about it because if you didn't born to be a cook, you cannot be a cook. So there's no shame about what you cannot do. That's why we have teacher and we have place that teach people to do things. And a lot of people willing to learn because I learn a lot too from other people. Yes, like when I'm frying my chicken and frying my fish. As some people they fry their chicken and their fish, they use milk. I do not use milk. So some people may say I am not doing it the right way. I'm doing it the way how I know. Because if you're lactose intolerant, you don't want to put milk in everything. Yeah, and unfortunately, big up yourself. Oh, yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. That's nothing wrong with that. You can bake because I never knew used to bake until my mother started traveling to and forward back here. Then she teach me how to bake, and I'm so happy she did. But I used to do bake pudding. I didn't know how to bake pudding, but I could bake cake because you know pudding is very tricky. You have to know how to do the pudding to get the pudding the way how you want it. Yeah, because some people bake pudding and the pudding doesn't come out properly. It come out hard. It come out. If it's too soft, it is okay because you can eat it with a spoon. But when it's too hard, you're not going to enjoy it. Yeah, you're not going to enjoy it. So it's better you make it soft and melody. You could eat it with a spoon. And as I say, you see the color. The color is. I needed to get a little dark color. So I am going to put some browning in there. Yeah, I'm going to put some browning in there to give it a color, nice color. Yes, this is like cabinet up here with my seasoning. Oh Lord. Queen honey's getting weak. Oh yes. It's open. This is some browning. I'm gonna measure it because I don't want it to get too black. So I'll put like a 1/4 spoon and I'm stir it here because I don't want it my pudding to get too clear. I want it to get some colored. I like to get colored like myself. Yes, that is my cake browning. I'll put it in that bottle there because sometimes I just sit home and have nothing to do. I decide to change up how I want to do my things. Yes, there it goes. And then again, I'm going to taste it to see if it has the taste that I want. Because if it don't have the taste that it want, that means you got to put a little more of this and a little more of that in it. So I got to taste it. All my flour is well dissolved out. There's no lump. There's no lump. I was making cornmeal porridge this morning. And I was doing it while I was doing it, I had one of my diva on the page, and she said, when you finish boil the porridge, do you strain it? I said, no, I don't have to strain it because I don't make it come with no lump. So a lot of people doesn't know how to make cornmeal porridge because when they make it, it's lumpy. But you just have to learn. If you don't know, ask somebody who you know, anyone making anything and you don't know really how to make it. You're free, you have my number, you could give me a call and I will walk you through it. Yeah. Yeah, China, big up yourself. Yeah. So I'm going to taste this now and see if it's need any little thing more. I think I need some more sugar. I'm not into that dark sugar. I'm going to put my clear sugar in my, let's see if I have some more sugar up here. That sugar, it take forever. It takes forever to sweet. So I'm using my granulated sugar. I like my granulated sugar. Yeah. So some vanilla. I put the vanilla. I'm gonna put some essence of vanilla in there too. This thing give it a nice aroma, smell, and taste. Yeah, a little bit is good. Yeah. And also I'm gonna put some cinnamon powder in there also. Yeah. Cinnamon powder. Yes, people who are just coming in. My divas and my Dan who are just coming in. Queen Olive is here baking some cakes. I'm putting a little bit of everything back in here and put them away because I need this is some vanilla, some nutmeg. I need my cake, my pudding to taste up to standard. I don't want it to taste yucky. So sometimes we do make things and it doesn't come out the way how we want it to do, or want it to be. You know, sometimes we think we are perfect, extra perfect, when we are not extra perfect. So, hi Sharon. Yeah, you know, I was just taking a little time off because, you know, my mother passed away. I was grieving a lot, so I was taking a little time out, so I decided to start it back up with my cooking. And anything of your favorite divas and Dan you wanted, they don't know how to cook and you want me to cook it, you just let me know and I'll do it so you all could see how to do it. So okay, you know, when we finish now, we're going to put some butter in there. So I'm going to put the butter in there now. Hi, my brother Alfonso. Hi, Alfie. How you doing? Yes, these are all the things that we put in there. Put in butter. So I'm putting this away. As soon as I use the stuff, then I put them away because I don't want when I finish I have a lot of things to do. So what I'm going to break up the butter in there now. We're going to break up the butter. Yeah. And then again, you know, we're going to put the butter thing when we put it in the oven. Okay, let me put this over here. Put this away. Okay, close it right there. So I'm going to take out the pans. I'm taking out the pan that I'm going to put the cake in. It's in the oven. So it's, you know, it's hot. So I'm not going to play no matcha. Oh, I have to go back and get the flour. I'm not going to play no matcha by going to take out this pan and hold them with my hand. I'll get burned. And I'm scared to damage my hand because my hand is my tool, which I used to do everything. That's my hand. So there's my thing right here. And again, we know the oven is supposed to be at 350 degrees to bake anything you're baking. 350 degrees. So I'll put in the flour, butter. I'm going to get back the butter out. I'm going to put some butter in here to grease it. Yeah. I don't know. Tell these people how, teach these people. I'm telling them, knowledge is so good. We just generate how to cook. Every kind of thing they teach us. And from there. So right then and there now, I'm going to use this. I have a brush, but I don't like to use a brush. So I'm going to grease this pan, grease it very well. So what, when you put the cake in, the cake doesn't stick to the bottom, that you can take it out. So there we go. One of these cakes is from Munchie. Munchie from Golden Crest. If you're listening, you're going to get your pudding. Yeah, she always liked my pudding, Munchie. She's a very nice girl. She watch everybody's show. And she donate to everybody. But you know, some people always want other people to be for them only. But Munchie, your cake, your pudding will be ready for you. And Monday, I'll bring it for you because I'm coming that area. So Monday, your pudding will ready. Yes. So we have to grease the pan properly. Sometimes when we grease it, we use flour again to use on it to keep it. Make sure nothing does stick, but I'm not using any flour now. Yeah, I'm just going to use it clear greasing and grease it. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. Once again, I told you, we always have a wet rag because sometimes you're cooking, you don't want to go from the stove to the pipe. This is one of the things that a lot of people in ancient day gone by, they got arthritis and all kind of things because they've been using the fire, the wood fire, they've been using the stove, they've been doing all kind of things, and it caused them to have damage, get arthritis and stuff, you know. Sickness, we don't know what kind of sickness we're going to have, so we have to just protect ourselves from that. I just think it. So here everything is ready. Throw some in this pan here. Yep. Here goes this other one here. Yeah, there's some more in here. That's a Munchie. And this one now, we call this the taste pan. We have to have one that we use for the taste. Tasting doodle down here to come and clean this pan. But I wouldn't let you eat this because this is raw potato. So we finished right there. See, it doesn't take a long time. So long as you have everything prepared when you're baking, you have everything prepared. So you do whatever you're doing. But still some people have it prepared, but they can't move as fast as Queen Olive can do. I was trained to do this from I was a little girl. Going to school, I used to like cooking. When you go to home class, cooking. I don't do sewing. I do cooking because I like to cook. Yes, and all my family, they're working it. They go on cruise. And they works at the hotel. So we're going to clean the pan from the outside. If there's any catch on the outside of the pan, we clean it, because the reason why we clean it, we don't want when it's in there we start to smoke and we get panic and say the place is fire burning down and stuff. So we clean the outside of the pan, so when we're going to put it in the oven, we don't have no fire thing coming up. So right now the oven is there ready. It's at 35 degrees already, so it's get cold now. If I could put it in. Yeah, it's gonna stay like you know, it have to take a little time for it to cook. We stay like about an hour. But before the hour, when we're gonna put the that mixture on to give it the jelly top, we're gonna go like about 15-20 minutes to go and do the jelly top right here. So right away here, I'm putting these things right there, right here. Put away all the stuff then that I not using. I'm not gonna right now. I'm not gonna clean up. And we're gonna sit and do a little chit chat about things in life. You know, sometimes we have things in life bother us. Things bother we. We have to talk about it, and we have to choose the right person to talk with, because sometimes we talk with the wrong person, and it's come to nip us in the butt afterward. So Here I go. So I'm gonna come over here. Yes, it's in the oven now. I don't have to put a timer because I know what time. Let me see what time I put it on. What time is it now? Everybody tell me what time. Oh, we have different time zone. I look at my phone because my thing is. Now it is 4:57. 4:57 I put it in. So 4:57, that is almost 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock. So 5:30. I think I could take a look at it, but in 15-20 minutes time I'm gonna put the thing on the top. Yes, everybody, this is Queen Olive. You know, in life we go through so many things in life. We go through sickness, death, ups and downs, sorrows, and all them things. We could put all a little wine. If you want to put wine in your pudding, anything you want to put in your pudding, you could put in there. When you are baking your pudding, you put whatever you feel. You want to put some peanut, you want to put some cashew nut or walnut, anything you feel like putting there, you put in there. But I just make it the straight old-fashioned way that we make it in Jamaica. Yes, so we say sometimes we go in ups and downs in life. Sometimes some people live in and things reach them that they lost everything they have. They lost a loved one, they lost their house, they lost their car. We should not rejoice over things that people going through, because rejoice over things that people going through, it's not going to make you a bigger or better person. It's just like you're just hater and hatred to people. Sometimes we hear things about people. If you don't have good to say, just leave it alone, because life is like a street with a lot of sign. We have all different kind of sign. Thank you, Teresa. We have all different kind of sign that we have to go through. If we are driving from state to state, there's different kind of sign. We have to know the right sign that we are driving, or else we're gonna go on a dead end road. We're gonna lost or something. So there's things that what the problem to you, and it's hurting you, and it's let you feel like you're sick. Sometimes you feel like you want to give up in life. Sometimes people feel like they want to give up in life because when certain things reach them, they want to give up. They say, Lord, what do you think I'm living for? Everything that I have, I lost. But starting all over again, what they say, it's going to be rough. So we have to try to, things that bother us. Sometimes if you don't want to talk with someone or you don't want to talk with your friend, your sister, or whatever, you just hide, Andre. What you just have to do, when you travel the public transportation, or you're in the supermarket, you're in the beauty parlor, or somewhere, you could just strike up a conversation with somebody. You could say, hi, I like the hairstyle, or I like the nail polish, or you like something you're going to say, and there's a conversation striked up. Sometimes some people don't want to talk, but if there's a conversation striked up, you could talk and talk until you tell them how you feel, what is bothering you, and you could get advice from other people. But when other people go, they feel like they're going on the internet and to tell the world about your business, what they think they know, and think they are feeling good. When their day is going to come, it's going to be so hard on them, because they're going to be so embarrassed, because at least everybody has a good side and a bad side with them. And then some people have some hidden, dirty secret that never comes up. So while you're there making problem with other people, somebody's going to try to go dig up your dirty hidden secret, and it's going to come out. So when people have problem and you take these people problem to be your happiness, you're like a sorrow. It's not good. It is not good. People, we have to learn to trust ourselves while we could trust others. If you don't trust yourself, that's the reason why you go and it talks about people and talk bad things about people, and talk about what you know and what you don't know, and what you think, and what they have and what they don't have, and what they do. To each his own. If somebody want to be a drugs mule, somebody want to be a thief, or they're a sex addict, that's their business to do what they want to do. So when people talking things and other people skinning and laugh, like I see some people doing so many things on the computer, and I see people giving them credit. Good job, good job, good job. How could you talking about cooking food and you're going to talk about the meat that you're cooking look like somebody underneath, and you're cooking that food to eat that food? That's what it show you right there. You eat underneath. Because if you don't eat underneath, you could never say the chicken look like somebody underneath. You have to think before you talk, because a lot of people just jump and say things. And they jump and say things and they don't understand what they're saying or what they're doing to other people and hurting themselves while they're hurting people, because people look at the fine line of things that we say or we do. So, you know, Queen Olive do her cooking show and her cleaning, as we say, ladies, divas and Dan, because the man them could clean too, just like the woman. Take out your cleaning product on a Saturday morning, because everybody goes to work from Monday to Friday. Sometimes some goes weekend work. And if you're home during the week that you don't work, you could clean your place properly. Go to the corners, wish you never go to the corner during the week because you're so busy to run out to go clean, run out to go get your job, and run out to take care of the kids then, because you know the kids play a very important role in our life. So we have to see that the children them is okay, especially in this America here. We have to see that the children, Lorna, Gloria, Sharon, big up in herself, and Ryan, big up in herself. This is Queen Olive in the house. Yeah, as I always said, sometimes, you know, we have in our kitchen we have stubborn grease in the cabinet. We have stubborn grease on the stove or on the pot. It could easily remove away. Just hot the pot, and you use the bleach, the spray bleach, just spray on it, and you wash it off. It come out very cleanly. When you're going to clean your stove, you put on, if your stove is a self-clean stove, you take off everything off the stove top, and you put it inside of the oven, even the stand and even the burners. You put everything in there, and it's the self-clean, clean everything out of your stove, out of your burner. Sometimes you see your stove is burning, is showing a red flame, is because the burner need to be clean. You can put it in there, or some people say they put it in some vinegar. But we have to clean our place, especially when we cook. We have to clean our refrigerator handle, because we are going from the fridge to the stove to the meat. And we go in there and we dirty up the handle of the refrigerator, and then we hold it, and then we are making flour or making something else, so it's that bacteria stay right there. So we have to keep that clean at all time. If we don't keep it clean at all time, especially the microwave, ladies, divas, and then you have to clean your microwave after every use. You clean the microwave, you use some soapy water, and you wipe it with a little bleach in it. You wipe it, because sometimes you just each one go and put the food in there, they don't cover it, and for 2-3 days you don't use it, it's gonna turn warm if you don't clean it. And that's why a lot of people say they do not like microwave, because microwave sick you. Microwave doesn't sick you. Is what the food residue from the other food that is in there, and you don't clean it out and you don't cover the food. That's what give you sickness, because if it gets worm, the worm, when you hot you now, the food it drop down in there. Hi, Hyacinth Tamika, big up on yourself. Yeah, Miss Olive in the house. And people who have the flooring, the wood flooring, what you're gonna do with your wood flooring, you're gonna mop your wood flooring with some soapy warm water. Soapy warm water is to take the grease off. Remember, we are living in a country where we don't open up our door or our window when we are cooking and frying and all those things. So we have to the wooden floor, you have to use some soap water. Especially you could use a dishwashing liquid, because dishwashing liquid is good for remove grease. And you put it some warm water, and you wash the floor thoroughly, and you get the grease off. Then you wash it down again with plain water, no more grease water. And we have then you use so tell you what to use to wipe your floor, and let your floor clean and pretty. Yeah, so we have to use soap water. Soap water is very important. Warm soap water you use to mop your floor, and mop it properly. And also the furnitures, them, you mop them. You have, if you have leather chairs in your house, they has a leather cleaner. You mop it with the soapy water and you use it to clean it down, and you get it clean properly. And if you have a white settee in your house and you have it there, you don't put a cover over it, what is going to happen? Everybody gets to come and sit in here and with a colored clothes, especially jeans. It's going to take the color from it, and some of the people zipper or button is going to rip up your settee, so you have to change it very regular. We don't buy nothing to stay forever. Nothing doesn't stay forever. That's why we have so many furniture store. But while we have our thing, we could care it, we could protect it, and it could serve us a little longer. Some people, they wait like every tax season, they buy new furnitures and throw out the rest of the furnitures. If you're by Crystal and Natasha, good afternoon. If you buy good standard furniture, it will serve you for a little time. They have some furnitures you buy, but you have to buy what your money could go. But sometimes you have to invest and save your money and buy good stuff that you could serve you for a little while, because nothing stay forever. Nothing, nor nobody stay forever. Yes, what I was telling you, what they use to mop your floors is the Murphy Oil. Murphy Oil, it is very good. You clean your furnitures them also with the Murphy Oil and mop your wooden floor. It lasts long and it removes grease, and it looks like it's a polish you put on there. It is very good. The Murphy Oil, they have them in all different color. They have it's one color, but they have advanced on it now. One time it's just only one. They have advanced on it, so you use the Murphy Oil to mop your floor and to wipe down your kitchen cupboard. Like if you have a stainless steel refrigerator and stove, you use the warm water to wash it with the soap to get that grease off. And then when it's dry, they has a stainless steel cleaner. They sell it in Home Depot, and I think they sell it in some of those discount stores. Or if you can't afford to buy that, you just put a little oil and a dry rag, and you wipe down your stainless steel things and keep them clean, and it remove the grease and everything from your store, because we want our things to stay and serve us for a little while. We don't want to have to buy today and have to buy tomorrow. And ladies and divas, and then when you're buying your electronic stuff, please buy them with a warranty on it, because sometimes we think we buy brand new stuff, we don't get. Hi Amy, we don't get brand new stuff. We get second-hand stuff, because we show them what we need in the store, and when we show them what we need, they send it to us. We don't know that it is not new stuff, because they know how to fix it up, to clean it up, and send it to you. So preferably when you're buying that, please to get the warranty. So if there's anything wrong with it, because that's why they encourage you to get the warranty, because there's extra money, but it is wise, because these people, they are tricksters. They are out there to take our money, and we are not getting what the brand new stuff, or we're not getting quality for our money. Just like when we goes to T-Mobile or any other store, we buy a phone. In like about 3 weeks or to 3 months, the phone started to act up. And when this phone started to act up, hi Eda. Yes, I am using the right now Murphy Oil. Yeah, Murphy Oil, it is good, I was looking. Hi George, make me want to go clean. Yes, you have to use the Murphy Oil. It is very good, very, very good. The Murphy Oil. So they have a lot of cleaning stuff coming around, selling a lot of cleaning stuff. You could make your own cleaning stuff from your home. You don't have to use all these things to use to clean your house. Simple. Because some of these things, you go mix it with other chemical, it can cause you, because you get sick, to have to end up in the hospital, to chemical mix. As I say, when we get a shower in our bathroom, we washed our body, we washed off grease, because we lotion our body, and this grease comes from our body. So I always recommend people that they could use the dishwashing liquid to wash their bathroom. You could spray down your bathroom with some bleach, you wash it down it, and then you use the dishwashing liquid with the with the warm water, and you washed your bathroom thoroughly clean and nice. And if you don't want to buy the expensive shower line, you could buy the 99 cents one them, and every time you're going to wash it, throw it away. And remember, in the creases of the bathroom, you have to wash there. Sometimes you see it looking like it's clean, but it's not clean, because each time the grease come down from the toilet, it lay right there. And we have to keep our place clean. We have to protect our children, our husband. Remember, tell you, when you use in the bathroom, you get this peroxide and you clean your bathroom, you spray it there. You could see around the toilet, the edge, you could see it foamed up. That when you see it foamed, that means that pee is there. We have to clean it properly. We have our kids using the bathroom. Also, we have our husband using the bathroom. We don't want them to pick up no kind of bacteria and bring it and spread it all over. Keep the bathroom as clean and white at all time. Lift up the seat and clean it, because it is very important in our house. Because you would surprise to see how many when you spray like the peroxide around the bathroom, to see how much things come up there, and it will be looking so clean. You think it is clean, it is not. We have to clean our place properly. Dusting. Again, when we are going to dust, Divas and Dan. Hi, Seflin. Hi, Sharon Jackson. Hi, Nadine. Yeah. When we're cleaning, we're dusting. We don't dust with dry cloth. If you dust with dry cloth, you're spreading the dust all over the place. So when you're going to dust, like the furniture's them, you got to use a damp cloth to dust. Because when you use a damp cloth to dust, it doesn't spread the germs. So we has a damp cloth, we have a bucket with some water, we washed it out, wring it out thoroughly. Hi, Seflin. Hi, Janice. Thoroughly, and we dry again. Hi, Julie, how you doing? Yeah, I never see this name before. SYD, Julie. Big up yourself. If you're new in here, this is Queen Olive. What Queen Olive used to do, it was cooking and cleaning. So today I decided to make a potato pudding. So I'm making a potato pudding, and while the pudding in there baking, we do a little chit chat about cleaning. Yes, when you're gonna do the dusting, you has to dump your rug. You have to dump that rug to do the dusting, or as soon as you dust one part and go to the other part, the dust is back there again. You say, I just dust this place. You have to dust it, and then if you want to use your furniture polish. Hi, Jennifer. You're from Birmingham. Big up yourself, Big Jennifer. If you're here on this page, you're new, this is the right page to be on. We are divas, and hi, Darian. We are divas, and we don't do the disrespectful thing over here. Sometimes, things get out of hand. And, sometimes, we are all human beings. So people said something which you don't like, you answer up to it. And then when you sit back and look, you look a big fool of yourself. So, sometimes people push you to the limit to answer back to their kind of life of living. Because some people, they're born in the island, Hi, Nad. Pamela, bless up Miss Olive from London. Big up to all my London people. Big up to all the London people. I love you dearly. And I notice I've been getting a lot of London people, and they're very respectable. That's what I need, and I like to have these respectable people. Remember, I'm not perfect. So if I said something that it doesn't sound right, or you doesn't like it, you could inbox me, or you could call me. My number is 929-377-4662. That is 929-377-4662. You could call me. Do not call me out of my name on the computer. It is very hurtful for someone to call in me. Hi, I'm Amani. Yeah, Amani. Yeah. Hi, how you doing? I see we have a lot of people where I haven't seen them for a long time. On the computer, everybody want on the live. They're on the live because they just wanted Sometimes they say they're bored. The TV not giving them all these movies they want to see, so they go on the live to listen what people say. Sometimes they go and stick to this page and then stick to this page. Sometimes they swipe around all around on the computer, different people page. There's nothing wrong with that. You go on any page, because one page sometimes it's boring as what they say. So you go and you watch and say what you want to say. But if there is something that's bothering you that you don't like, all you could do is inbox me and say, Miss Olive, I heard you say something and that wasn't right. And I said, okay, thank you, because nobody is perfect and no man is an island. So something I say and it's not up to your standard and you don't like it, you could just say, Miss Olive, you make a thing there. And I said, thank you, because no one is too big, no one is too small to accept when they do something wrong or to apologize. Like I heard them always say, Beenie Man, he always do things and go back and apologize about it. If that is a regular thing he do, that means he doesn't mean it. You understand me? But I'm a grown woman. Yes, I'm a grown woman. I'm not a little child. And I started to do this with some cooking. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Patricia, big up yourself. How you all doing? London people, big up the London people in the house. Yeah, I started to do this. And, I got through a hard toss. I got through a hard toss. They called me all the name, and I decided not to give up. I'm still doing it because there's a lot of people here who would really like to know how to do some other kind of cooking than only know how to cook dumpling and banana and straight rice and peas. There's many different ways of food, of cooking. Yeah, every food that we eat could make a drink. Every food that we eat could make it in different way, because everything is going down in our body. And we eat our food just to give us health and strength. Because if we live and don't eat, we are going to be weak. Nobody don't want to sit down and weak and don't eat, because I don't want to fat. I don't want to get fat. If you eat your 3 square meal per day, you will be healthy. But if you don't eat the 3 square meal and then you want to eat one, that's when you're going to get overweighted, because you're going to eat more than what you're supposed to eat. So 3 meals a day, which is the most important meal, is our breakfast. And remember, the most important meal for your children is their breakfast. When they are going to school, if the school doesn't provide breakfast for them, you give them a little something. Give them, while you're driving them to school, have a little cup or the breakfast, and they eat on their way, because if they don't eat, they cannot learn. Nadine, big up yourself. Devisha, big up yourself. This is Queen Olive. I'm baking potato pudding today, and I taught them how to do it from scratch. I do my coconut and my potato. Yeah. Well, go on, Queen Olive. Stay blessed. Yes, I thank you, DJ Goodness. I'm here. Learn from some of the stuff you like to follow you. Thank you. Yeah, I do the potato pudding from scratch. I do my coconut, and I peel my potato. And when you're going to blend the coconut, remember, you're going to blend your coconut juice with hot water. If your top doesn't have hot water, you boil some hot water and use it to blend it, because you'll get all the juice out. Because remember, coconut is like oil, greasy, so you have to blend it with hot water to get out all the juice there. And then after you've done that, you blend the potato with the coconut juice. That's what you do. You don't blend it with water. You blend it with the coconut juice. And then you put your ingredient in, like your sugar, your flour. Some people put all cornmeal in there if you want to have cornmeal in there. Some people put a cocoa in there. Or you put a cassava, which I put a cassava in the one that I make today. And you could make the pear cassava pone also too. We call it pone pudding. Stacy, bless up yourself. So after I did that, I sit here and decide to have a little chit chat about cleaning. Because cleaning is very important for us to clean our house. And remember, ladies, cleaning your house, changing your sheet on your bed, it is very important. Thank you. I like to George. I like color. I'm a woman of color. Like my grandson, he bought me a sneakers. He said, it fit you, Grandma? I said, no, I don't try it on it. He said, why? I said, you know that I don't like black. He bought me a black sneakers. I thank him for it. Of course, yes, I do thank him to buy it because, you know, he was 21, it take him 21 years ever since he's been working to buy something for his grandmother. So I really appreciate it and I liked it. But I don't try it on as yet. I like colored. So I do all the different colors in here to make my place look bright. Because when you have all these colors, make your place look bright. You don't want to have them dull, dingy like them dark pink, them green. Fix your place to how you choose to want it to be. Clean your place. Remember when you take off all them. Elijah, hello, how you doing? When you're going to wash, empty everything off your bed. Strip your bed. Clean it down. Take off all your sheet and you wash them, and then you put some peroxide in the bottle with some whatsoever you want to put in there, alcohol, or alcohol and the peroxide, or a little the thing there, that smelly thing that you use to mop the floor. You put some in there and you spray your mattress too, and spray the bed there, clean it down. Fabulosus. You put some Fabulosus, some alcohol and the peroxide in a big bottle. Buy a big spray bottle. Spray your bed down as soon as you take off all them sheet. Go wash them sheet. And when you're ready to put back your sheet on your bed now, you have other sheet in it, but you're giving the sheet a little breeze. It needs a little breeze out. You understand? You put some nice smelling Johnson paper powder. Or if you want to put some white diamond powder on your bed and you spread your sheet when you go lay down, it is smelling good. We have to take care of this body that God gave us. We have to take care of whatsoever we work hard with our money to spend. We have to take care of it, because if we don't take care of it, we're going to lose and we keep on buying over and over and over. You're not going to see your way through life if you're going to keep on repeating yourself by buying the stuff. Yeah, it's always do you can make chemical, please, that's dangerous. No, those are those are not chemical. The alcohol with the peroxide and a little of the Fabulosus, that's not chemical. That doesn't have no chemical in there, and you spray your bed down with it. I do not mix chemical. That's why I tell you, say there's a lot of cleaning stuff they have out there. We don't want to, just a second, we don't want to buy all this cleaning stuff. Okay, so I am not mixing those those are not no chemical that are mixing. Sharon, thanks for saying that to me. Yeah, and you clean down your room, you clean down your dresser. You know, sometimes you go and you repack you go into your closet, you do some repacking, start to change out your towels and all them things. Izzy, how you doing? You packed up everything, clean out, sweep out and all them things, and get your place fresh and running again. Your place fresh and running. We don't want to just we don't want to have hi George's professional service. Great. Yeah, we don't want to have laying down in their house when you decide to go in the closet, you go find a dead rat. Because, you know, we care how great you is and how clean it is from your living, especially you're living in a building. Because you will clean and the next person won't clean. That rat running from, Tamika, big up yourself. Semi, big up yourself. Running from one place because they're trying to kill them, said poison and stuff. They come and find themselves. If they eat the poison, they find themselves. I don't know how they find themselves in other place, but they find themselves there and go and dead and stuff. They're dead and they stay there till their body dried out, worm and everything, and then you go pick up your towel and you're going to use it and it's dirty. Yeah, because we can say we are too clean or we are too that we don't have, because like I'm living here, you know, I have the other people them live, you know, a different part. I clean here. Let me see the pone in the oven. Okay, you're gonna see it just now, but I'm melting down the stuff to put on top of it. Let me go see what's going on over there. Let's see the pone. Oh, I have a light. Where's my light? Look. I'm over here. Okay, you want to see the pone in the oven? I'm working with your people, so you want to see the pone in the oven. Here they are. See them there? So I'm going to put that mixture that I have on the stove, I'm going to put it on top of it. There it is. You see it? Can you see it over there? And that's the taster down there at the bottom. Yeah. So I'm melting this thing here right now. This thing here, what I'm melting is the butter, the coconut juice, and the sugar. This is what give it the little jelly top. Yeah. So I'm mixing it down. As soon as it's ready, I put it in. Yeah. Thanks, Barb. Thanks, Barb. You say my condolence to my mother. Last week Saturday, you know, I was here in tears and crying because, you know, my mother, you know, just mother, she was very sick. And I promised not to break down, but when I see my relatives break down, you know, and people, you know, being disrespectful, oh, mother died and can't go home and stuff. But I know I put my mother away very properly, very properly. That's where I'm from. I'm from Jamaica. I intend to go my country any time I entitled. But for reason why I didn't go, and I think that's my business, why I didn't go while people are talking. Some of them who have it, they cannot go. They cannot even find the first money to put to bury their relative. And I know my mother go home in good style, and a lot of people, everybody here talks about my mother. She was a very lovely person, nice person too, loved to cook, just like me. She always tell me from I was a kid, she tell me, you girl Olive, you're going to make chemical kill you because I used to love clean. She said, you like cleaning stuff going to kill you. I used to clean so much. When I go to Jamaica, I clean in sweet potato pudding. Yeah. Yeah, she said, when I go to Jamaica, I've been cleaning. You know, where we live over there, Portmore area. I don't know, because of the sugar cane thing that there's a lot of flies and all them things. When I go down there, I mix the Fabulosus with the bleach. The Fabulosus is the one that we use to when the clothes washing. It's the softener. Yeah, with the bleach and sprinkle it all around the place and mop the whole place and say lock up the place. Yeah. Oh, you like cornmeal pudding? I don't really like it. I don't make it. I always make potato pudding. Yeah, and I locked up the place because I don't like them flies, because flies, I don't like them. And mosquito. Okay, so there it is. We got this right here now. We're gonna put it on top of the pudding. We're gonna put it on top of the pudding. Okay, let me show the back again. Yeah. Yes, so there we go with this. There we go with this. Alright, so here we go with this the thing to make it get the jelly. And we're gonna throw it on top of it. Yeah. We'll put it on top of there. So from there we're gonna get our jelly. I don't know sure if we're gonna get it, but I'm just doing it like how I know. This one almost done here already. Yep. Over there. Okay, hold it up. Yep. I like sometime when I go see what Marcia say. Miss Olive, I watch you all the time. Do you know how they make toto in Jamaica? I forgot. I have some people put egg in there on YouTube. Yeah, you see on YouTube, Olive, I'm sorry, I was taking someone. I was lagging. Yeah, some people, you know, in everything now, in this new things that people doing, they, come on, stop giving me trouble. Yeah, people do different stuff of how they're making their things right now. Because some people even make potato pudding and put egg in there, which I don't put egg in there. Some people, all different kind of things. They change up and do everything. You understand me? But if they go on the YouTube, you go on YouTube and say you want the Jamaican way of making it, but I do not put no total in, no egg in my total. Hi, when you got a chance again, can you give your number? I would like to try to make the pudding one day. Yes, I will. I love cooking different dish. I am from Trinidad. Big up the Trinidad in the house. Yes, everybody would like to know how to cook Jamaican dish. And everybody would like to cook other people's dish to experience it, because if every day we get up and cooking our own food and don't try to do other stuff, it's gonna be boring. You're tired of eating that. Like back home, when we're back home, you think they could give a tonka meal? We don't want it to eat. We say it's dog food because we used to just make the tonka meal for the dog. So we don't want that. You understand? But now you're going here to buy the tonka meal. The tonka meal very expensive when you go to a store to get tonka meal. Very, very expensive. Especially Trinidad, and that is, I think they love it. They call it, I don't know what the name they call it. But there's different way we can do our food. Different way we can do our food. Different way, different meaning, different style, different ingredient and all them things. But the most important thing, we cook our food with love and cook our food and it's clean. I don't know what that means. And it's clean. Yeah. So, we talk a little about cooking, cleaning, which is important to us. We have to clean our place at all time. Our place supposed to be excellent clean. If you even washed your cup and you put it down and you're going to drink some water from your cup, you got to rinse it out, because you don't know what could run over it, what could happen. You understand? So we don't know what could run over. We don't know. All kind of insect can coming up, all kind of thing. Right, Bev? They call it Coco. Yeah, Coco. And I have a niece name. They call her Coco. Yeah, and it's very expensive and it's nice. You just have to know how to cook it, because that's what I planned I was going to do today. I was going to be, Tony, big up yourself. Yeah, we're here because I'm baking a pudding. I was going to cook. And remember, when you go to the store and you buy your fruits and your vegetable, please, my divas, wash them. Because I advise everyone to get a sprinkler on their water tap. So when you use a sprinkler, it could go right in through creases and gone, and it have the power to wash it. So if there's any insect or thing, because remember where they grow these stuff, they don't grow them in the kitchen. They grow them out there in a field, and they spray stuff on them to prevent them from getting insects. So we have to wash them, because when I wash my I washed the cucumber, I see my hand green. I said, what the hell is this? So like they put color on the cucumber to get it green. So we have to wash these things thoroughly, wash them with soap, because sometimes we see things we see some bumps coming out of our body, and we feel stomach hurt and all kind of thing. We feel in all this kind of sickness. We don't know where it from. If you go in one home and food is not covered, don't eat, just eat. Right. That is what I tell them, Lorraine. If the food is not covered, that's why they has the mesh thing them that they has to put over the food. Because if you're living in a floor with a 2 family, 4 family, or what, each time that person walk, the floor creaks and things drop down, and in your food, cocoa and fufu, something drop down in the food, and when it drop down in the food, you don't know, and you're there eating, and then you get a bug. That's why some people, when you feel that your stomach hurt you, especially around your navel and it's cramped, is a bacteria you get from a food bacteria right there. And a lot of people don't know when they're cooking, before you start to cooking, you're going to wash your hand. Yeah, wash your hand. You go to the bathroom, do not just melt the water on your hand and rub it like this. Wash your hand with soap thoroughly. Go between your nail, whether you have tall nail or not, wash them. Preferably you could have a brush in there to brush your in between your nail, ladies who carry them nails, because you don't know what can happen. Hi, darling. Yeah. So cooking is a good thing if you know how to cook. And cleanliness is next to godliness. If you are not clean, do not cook your food and give it, because sometimes I'm telling you, when I look at some people's food, my stomach really, really get upset. My stomach get upset. Not me get upset, my stomach, because I just think about their places not clean and they are cooking food. And like when that person talk about the food look like on the people, it make my stomach sick. Every time I think about it, my stomach really, really upset, because if you's gonna talk about the food like that, people have to be careful of food they eat from. And then again, I think he sneezed or cough or something, and he wash his hand right in the sink there, and where he washing the meat. And yet still they said they are going to teach people how to cook. Jarrett, big up yourself. Joylyn, big up yourself. Yeah, they're going to teach you how to cook. And at the same time, they are teaching you how to cook. They're cursing all these dirty words coming out of their mouth and saying these things. Yeah. But you see, as I say in life, what is for you is for you. What is not for you is not for you. Especially when they're cooking chicken and pork. Must wash hand when seasoning. Oh yes, that's a very important thing to say, Lauren. Ladies, divas and Dan, when you're going to season your meat, please get the gloves to use to season your meat. Do not use your hand to season those meat with all those seasoning. Because I'm telling you, I used to work at a restaurant and the thing damaged my hands so bad. When I go to sleep at night or lay down to sleep, I don't smell nothing else more than the seasoning killing me. It's in my pores, in everything. Just like when you say Coolie, they love curry. When every time them pass, you smell curry on them. Get a gloves to season your meat. Buy them gloves, the thick yellow gloves, and put it on your hand and use it. Cut up the season also with it and rub in your meat. Do not use your bare hand, because I tell you, when raw meat, especially chicken bone, cut you, it gets you sick so bad. You will sick so bad you started to get skinny and thing. You think you got you got AIDS or something. No, that bone give you a bad sickness. So we have to be careful. Just like fish bone, if fish bone juke you in your hand, you can lost all your hand when fish bone juke you, some of the fish bone. So those are some of the things I'm scared of to get my hand damaged up. So I always use my gloves to season my meat. Buy gloves, invest in gloves, and buy to season your meat. Just don't use your hand to use it. You understand? And when you're done, you wash it after you take off the gloves. Wash it thoroughly. Wash your hand. Throw away the gloves, because the gloves is only for 99 cents. And when you're going to use again, buy another one. Invest in it and buy those things. When you're even cleaning, when you're inside of your house, cleaning also to get your gloves. Get your gloves ready. Your mop, your broom. Again, when you're sweeping out, you're sweeping you're sweeping too. You could damp your mop. Preferably use a mop. Damp your mop and sweep, because when you damp it, you don't have the dust flying back again. Yes, George, you have to use a glove. If you don't use a glove, your hand belongs to season everywhere you go. As soon as you're passing somebody, then say, here came Mr. Season, or here come Miss Season. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. You ever hear them say, no warrior don't go to war unless they carry their shield. So you're going to cook, you're going to have your shield, you cook. And everybody who likes to cook, they have a special knife that they use. And if your knife is not sharp when you're cooking with the knife, it's going to give your hand corn, blistered up your hand, and let your hand then get old and crufty, and outside of your hand old and crufty. Nobody don't want them hand old and crufty. So that's why we could just invest in buying gloves to use it. That's why they have gloves. When we're there in the island, sure, and the chicken, and the meat and the pork. Yes, always have a spray bottle of bleach, because the spray, they have the kitchen bleach that they have that they sell in the store. I don't use it. I prefer use my raw bleach. and I put half buckle of bleach with half buckle of water, and I spray down, because let me tell you something, with sometime in the sink, when you're washing the chicken and some of the chicken meat get down inside of the sink, when you go in there, it's like it smells so bad. It's like it choked up that going in. So sometimes once in a blue moon, you throw some bleach down in your sink, and then after you make it, throw it there little after you boil some hot water and throw down to remove all those residue from down there. It's sometimes you go in the kitchen and say, I don't know, with my nose, this nose here that I have, I have a big nose. I always smell it. When I say I smell, nobody else don't say it don't smell. Diamond, big up yourself, and Dora, loving and blessing to each and everyone. I always smell, so I always walk around. And yes, ladies, divas, and then when you're painting your house, better you paint your house with semi-glass paint. Semi-glass paint. So when you're ready, instead of you going to do a paint job, you walk at all the doorknobs them, where the children them go, the bathroom and the bedroom. You get a bucket with some warm water again, with soapy warm water. That's all you want. And you wash the walls then. And the walls them look brand new, like you just paint them. So you use semi-glass paint, and paint it is better. Don't use a flat paint. And you paint, you map down the place, wipe it down clean. We want to live in an environment of clean environment. We don't want a dirty place. Yeah. And like I was telling some of the ladies them who do home health aid work. Some of the ladies them who do home health aid work, they don't know when they come home from the job. The first thing you do, you take off your clothes. Take off the shoes that you wear and put it in a bag tight and put it to the side. That's when you're ready in the morning. You put it on. Get a bottle and throw like about 2 teaspoons of bleach in there. And you spray your whole entire body as you go in the bathroom, and you wet your body, spray it on your body. Don't make it catch your eye, and wash yourself down properly. Because when you're in there, all kind of people coming with different kind of sickness, pneumonia, AIDS, and all kind of thing. You don't want to bring no bug home at your home. Take off them clothes, tie them, and put them to the side. Some people, as they come from the work, the first thing they go into their kitchen. They go in their bedroom, they lay on their bed. No, you're not to leave from out the street and go and lay on your bed. Hi, Tammy, you're here watching. Yeah, I finished putting the cake already. Yeah. Don't leave from the street and go right into your bed. I see one day in the train. They spit in the train. This person come and just go and lay themselves right on the door where the spit is. All her coat and clothes is all over with that, and that person don't know what was there before. And that's right there, definitely, that's about somebody bacteria you carry in your house, because spit is a bacteria. What is inside of you, you cannot keep it down. You have to spit it out, and then when you go wallow up in and carry it in your house. We have to be careful. We have to be careful. A lot of people, they get sick. And all kind of things they sick. When you go to the doctor, you wonder why you get this sickness from, where you get this sickness from. We don't know some of the things that we do and the places that we go. When you go to public bathroom, ladies, divas, and that, do not sit in public bathroom. Do not sit on it. They have some people likes to walk with them things that they use to clean the bathroom with, because sometimes you really want to sit down because of what they are going to do. And some people say they don't use public bathroom, but sometimes in certain situation, after you big up yourself, reach you have to really go and use the public bathroom. But you have to clean it and put their paper on it and stuff, and don't get yourself too comfortable on it, because you don't want to bring home the body germs. And as you reach home, you got to get your shower. I'm talking to my dans them now. My dans them, whenever you use the bathroom, dance. Because, most of the time, people don't use bathroom every 5 minutes. Like in the morning, you wake up and you use your bathroom. Do your number 2, you get a shower. Because, most of the man body is full of hair all over. And the toilet paper cannot clean you up good. That's why sometimes you see when some of these men take off their underwear, we have a little doo-doo in there because they are not properly cleaned. Yeah, and that's why sometimes you smell some of these men smelling so funny because they don't bathe themselves properly, and some of them don't like to bathe. So you have to have a personal hygiene thing about yourself. Keep yourself clean at all time. And then again, ladies, divas, and Dan, when it doesn't matter, You say, I bathe this morning when I go to work. I don't feel like I bathe. I want to bathe when I come in. No, you got to get a shower. Because if you live with your wife or you live with your husband and you want to go do a little playing in the bed, you have to be clean. Because that will give you bacteria again. Ladies, divas, and then you have to get your shower, clean shower before. Yeah, babe, so that is so to teach my son that to take care. Yep. You have to get your shower before you're thinking about having sex. Because having sex on a dirty body, that bring down bacteria again. And all kind of sickness and all kind of bacteria, all kind of new name of sickness are here come about. All kind of new name of sickness. So we have to bathe ourselves properly. Ladies, divas, and Dan, remember to go behind your ears, in your ears. Some people have some belly button that is in a little hole. You're going in there and you washed it out in your nose. Clean yourself properly. And you know, some people doesn't use deodorants. Deodorants was made for us to use. Special Indian people, they don't like to use deodorant. But we got to use it. When you get in a shower in the night and you go into your bed, shower yourself properly. Put on your lotion. Put on your little lip gloss or little Vaseline on your lip, because you know we come out of the shower. Most of us here in America here, the shower is we use hot and cold water, so it dries out our body. And then when it dries out our body, we have to moisturize our body by using the lotion. Yeah. Hi Keisha, big up yourself. Hi Eugene. Yeah, we have to moisturize our body by using our lotion to lotion our body. Or if you use your oil or whatsoever you use, you have cocoa butter oil or whatever you use it on your body to put back moisture in your body, because we are using the hot and cold water. So we have to take care of ourselves. If we don't take care of ourselves, who is going to do it for us? Nobody. Yeah, nobody not going to take care of ourselves. Pamela, big up yourself. We have to take care of our body clean. And again, some of these dans, me I don't know woman, so me nah go to the nail shop, me I go to the nail shop. Go and get your nails them done, your toenails them, because you can't see it for clean it. You cannot see it to clean it. Go and get your nails done, that when you go and lay on the lady sheet, you don't take your toe to cut up the lady sheet, tear it up. Oh, I'll buy a new one. No. We need at all time, we're going to buy something new. But at all time, we have to get them toe, because your toenail grows so rapidly. Your toenail grow rapidly, and your fingernail. That's why they have the nail store. You go every 2 weeks. So get them nails clean up. Take them to the nail place. Or if they don't want to go to the nail place, tell them, say, okay, you volunteer to do it, but they has to pay you to get them nails done. They're not doing it for free. Yes, take care of yourself and your home. Yeah, Cracked and Carlene, big up on yourself. Take care of everything towards your body, your hygiene. It is very good. Yeah, very good. You hear them say in the morning when you wake up, you have to break your fast. You know, if you in the morning they don't get up and eat something or drink some warm tea, and you go there and talk to somebody. When you go there and talk to them, sometimes the people not gonna say something to you. But some people, hi Charmaine, hi Crack, good day. Some people will be honest enough and say, you know, I think you has a bad teeth. They think it's a bad teeth, but it's not a bad teeth. It's because you don't drink something warm to break that gas in you. It comes up through your mouth, your breath. So we have to take care of ourselves. Eat something. Eat a banana. Or put even a candy. Put a candy in your mouth and eat it, so you're not gonna have that awful smell. Katrine, big up yourself. Come from your mouth. Ladies, there's a lot of things we has to do. Sometimes we said, if we didn't know that we have to take care of ourselves and our children. Remember that our children, they need our guidance. Yeah. They need our guidance from their mother and their father. And remember, children learn what they see. If they see their mommy not going to bathroom regular, they are not going to go to. Don't say, no, I bathed the child yesterday, so he'll have to bathe today. Water is refreshing to your body. Let me see who want to come up on the page. I was trying to bring somebody on the page, and I get cut off. I don't want to get cut off. Okay, not approved. Yeah, another person coming on my page because he doesn't speak our language, and this guy that they don't come to speak our language, they're about a sex motive thing. They want to come on the page and to show their body parts and all these things, and I really don't like that. That get me really angry. I don't want to see nobody body parts. So please do not come on my page with that. Take it somewhere else. I keep it to you and you. I keep it to you and yourself and who you have at home. Yeah, because if you have what you have and you've been showing it off to everybody, that means it is no good. What you have, and if you have a girlfriend or you have a husband, is when you and him go together, you see. And ladies and gentlemen, all of you who are sending your body parts on the computer, your private parts on the computer, do not do it, because when that Google hold that, it stay right there, and then other people gonna take your body parts with also your face on it too and go use it and make porno movie. Don't do it. Any man wanted to show them body parts, don't have nothing to do with him. Say that's it and walks away from them. Yeah. So we talk about our baking, we talk about a little cleaning, we talk about a little life that we love. You know, it's nothing wrong. You go to party if you feel like you're a party person. You go to your party. You're a church person, you go to church. Some people is still extra holy. They go to church. They don't want to hear party music playing in them house. Angela White, big up yourself. They don't want to hear you talk about nothing else but the Bible and this. No. To each his own. Again, you do what you choose to do, because there's a lot of people who's going to church there and they claim they're so holy. They're so holy, holy, holy. They are just holy, and behind them back, if you catch up on them and see the things that they're doing, you'd be so ashamed of them. Yeah, some of the pastors, them also in the church, they do a lot of stuff. They do a lot of stuff and you don't know. So we have to do the thing that we grow with our parents. We see our parents, how they do things. Some of them, some of the parents, you know, they're not a really parents figure for their children. But I said, in America here, God bless America, to, you know, a lot of people to travel to come to America. It's a learning process. The street is like a school. You learn a lot of stuff. You see a lot of stuff that goes on what we never know in our country. They hide a lot of stuff from us, our parents. But we see when we go to the doctor, then you tell the doctor what's wrong with you. The doctor tell you what he think and what kind of medication he's going to give you and what it's for and how to take it. Back home in the island, one time, I don't know if they're doing it now, they don't tell you. They just give you the medication and you're taking it. Sometimes that medication is not for you, none at all. What they diagnose you with is totally a different thing. So a lot of people, you know, they get overdose of medicine. They've been poisoned and all them stuff, and we don't know. And you know, in the island, you cannot sue nobody. Your daddy just dead and gone. I mean, anyway, your daddy just dead and gone. But I mean, your family get some justice. You don't get no justice down there. So leave us undone. I love you all. Love you all. What time is it? I have to set the thing there. 5:55. Set the thing on the oval. Yes, divas, love you all and love each and every one who was on my page today, was listening. Queen Olive talking. I'm so appreciated if you was here. And I like the vibes today. There's no one here was disrespecting, because, you know, if we are not talking about bad about people or cursing and calling somebody name, some people don't come on the page because they just say they're boring, what she's saying. But then later on, them is the same one that's going to call back. Oh, how do you cook this? How do you cook this? A lot of island people here doesn't know to do the macaroni from scratch. They only can do a packed macaroni. They buy the box of macaroni and they do it. That's all they can do. They can do it from scratch. Queen Olive could tell you how to do it. And remember, when we're cooking, we cook with love. We're cleaning, we clean with love. And when you're talking to somebody, you talk to somebody with love. Do not store no hatreds in your heart, because our heart is just like our fist. And we're going to store hatreds. It's too much for storing our heart. So we don't want that. We just want to have love. Yeah. Remember, there's something bother you. You don't want to talk it with your husband, your wife, your child, and you travel the public transportation, and somebody's sitting behind you. You go chit chat with them. How you looking so good? I love your hair. I love you this. The person was like, oh, I've been wearing this dress so long. Nobody didn't tell me to like it. What they like about it. It's not really the dress you like. You want to say something bothering you. You want to talk with somebody and get it off. You tell it to your friend. You tell it to your sister. Your sister is going to tell the next relative in the house. Your friend is going to go on the computer. Yes, Cheryl, I'm doing very good. Very well, I'm doing it. Thank you. Yeah. They're gonna tell it to this friend. They're gonna tell that till it end up reaching the computer. And when you sit on the computer, you're gonna be so ashamed, very embarrassed to yourself. And it's gone out there on YouTube. I don't know YouTube. Hi G. See, YouTube they put every earthly thing that somebody say. I think they should go into some of these live and some of the things that is very bad. They should remove it, but they are not doing it because it's a money thing. So they don't care how they break down somebody to be up there. YouTube is going to put it up. So we have to be careful what we do, what we say. And I'm not going to stay till the cake is baked. When I finish the cake bake, I'm going to put the pictures up and let you see. Thanks to everyone. Nikki British, big up yourself. Thanks to all of my divas and my Dan who take their lovely time out to sit and listen to what Queen Olive was saying. As I say, we do baking potato pudding. We talk a little about cleaning. We remove stubborn dirt and grease from our bathroom. The bathroom must clean every day because I don't see what you're going to feel like you go and get a shower and step out of the shower into a dirty bathroom. Your bathroom must be clean, speckling, sparkless, clean. You could suppose you can go in the bathroom and sit in the bathroom and drink or eat without you're going to sit and smell some little funky smell. Yeah, it must be clean. Your living room, your kitchen, your bedroom. Your bedroom is your private room and anybody come to you. Yeah. Thanks, Cheryl. Eugene, big up yourself. Elaine, big up yourself. Yeah. When people come to you, the first place they come, they must be in your living room. They sit in your living room. Nobody is supposed to go in your bedroom. Remember that, divas and Dan. Nobody not supposed to go in your bedroom. If you want them in your bedroom, you invite them in there. And if you bring people in your bedroom, you know, some people think another way around. You're inviting them for certain things. But you're not supposed to. People not supposed to go in people's bedroom. Well, some people live in only a room only, so that's where they can go. But if they're invited in their bedroom and they have a chair in there, please do not sit on the people's bed. A lot of people that likes to go in and sit on people's bed. It's annoying me. As soon as anybody come in my house and they go sit on my bed, all sheet and everything take off, and I'm upset. I curse to myself. Yeah. Philip, big up yourself, and Bev Brown, Miss Olive, I love your spirit. You have a blessed one. Thank you. Yes. Soda, I'm sending my blessing all over the whole entire world, and I'm sending my blessing to all the people in London, England, Britain, Canada, on all my divas and my Dan over the entire world. And we say God bless America, regardless of what is going on in this country with President 47. America is a good place still, and it's not America doing it, is the president and the politician. They are doing all these things, and we don't have no control. We cannot stop it. And you have some people know that some people are in the country and they are not straight in the country, and they have the guts, the belly to talk about they're gonna call immigration. What are those people doing? They are just sitting and making trouble. They don't have a job. They have nothing about themselves more than to sit and make problem because somebody else is doing better than them. And we said hatred is a crime, and pity is a demon that impacting their body. And when they, hi Illinois, big up yourself, yeah, and a demon that impacting their body, they've been here, they have been a citizen, or they're a green card holder, but they don't want it nothing but when they see somebody have something, they hate them about it. Sometimes when we are going to do things, better off than keep it to yourself than tell it to your friend, because when you tell it to them, they started to hate on you, and them have the whole world go against you, and like you're a bad person. That's what they did, paint me with the picture of red, white, and blue, like I'm the baddest person in this world. You see that lady next door, she says so many things and talk all kind of bad things about me, which she don't know me. She don't know nothing about me, and she talks all kind of things. People go with her, and I'm not saying that she is the most dangerous person, but her mouth, her mouth, her mouth, her mouth. But they could always say what they want to say, because you know what? I'm not going to come on the computer and make myself an ass, going to tell them how many men I slept with, and what I've been through, what I've never been through. What I do, I will never. I have my self-esteem, and I have my life to live, and I have my children and my grandchildren later on. They're going to watch us and see all the things. Some of the things, when they bother me and I curse, I feel so ashamed that when my grandchildren, they go and they see. Good afternoon, Arlene. They're going to say, my grandmother do that. But, you know, I promise myself I will be the lady who I am, and I grow my children with love and respect. I grow my children, and very good, as I say. My mother helps me to grow them, and people thought my children them was my sister and my brother. But thank the Lord for my mother. God have take her home, and it's the time she couldn't go no more. So big up to America, 51 state. Big up Jamaica. Big up to all the people in the whole world. Jamaica, I don't know the whole part, you know, Westmoreland, Portland, Clarendon, Montego Bay, St. Anne, St. James, Trelawney, all these countries. Big up to all the people who are sitting there and watching. And thanks again for all the flow of people who, when I was in my mourning with my mother, they was there to give me words of comfort and words of happiness, and said, Miss Olive, remember, you are not young again. You are up there in age. Yes, I'm 59-year old, and your mother is gone and in a better place. A better place right now. She no more pain, no more ache. She don't have nothing there bothering her now. She's up there with God. Let me see who want to come up on my page again. Okay. Yes, Geraldine and Marie, blessing and love to each and every one of my divas. And remember, I always tell you about my district, Tree Hill St. Mary, that little place with that red dirt. And you know, the pastor that he and my mother goes to school together, and he said he wanted to be at my mother's funeral. He was supposed to go to the doctor, and he stayed till my mother's funeral. He died. He died on Monday, Wednesday, I think he died. And let us all send her our condolence to Pastor Donald Collins from Tree Hill St. Mary. He was my mother's schoolmate, and he was at my mother's funeral. So let us send our condolence to his family. Brother Collins, he was a pastor. When he wanted me to go to the store, yeah, when he wanted to go to the store, he called her to our mother's house. He don't ask our mother. We can't even say to our grandmother or our mother, can we go to store for Brother Collins? We just have to go, because if we go ask, we get a lick. And he always tell me, come and go to the store. And he tell me what him to want. And he say, you don't reach yet. And he said, don't let me spit on the ground and make the spit dry. And I have to run to the store and run and bring back the things I even give. And if you ever buy the wrong thing, he don't do that more than conquer. He's totally take care of like that. So I'm asking everyone to send their condolence to Donald Collins, Brother Collins. He used to call me Mother Red Red and call my mother Red Red. You know, he passed away on Wednesday, and he was at my mother's funeral. He's one of them who was giving the speech at the funeral. Yes, so you know, in the midst of life, we say we don't. It's too birth of death and date of birth. We have. So we have to enjoy our life, eat good food, enjoy our wearing of our clothes. Remember, ladies, don't feel like you're too old to wear a shorts. Don't feel like you're too young to wear a tall skirt or a tall pants. Whatsoever you put on and you feel comfortable, I Clive, big up yourself. You feel comfortable in it, wear it. Enjoy yourself. Don't get your sheet and your towel and pack them up in the closet and have them there waiting for special time. Somebody gonna use them for your new, because you're not using them. Use the things them, wear your clothes them. Don't tip them in there and put them for March. For what they call it, might or more to eat them up. Wear your clothes, enjoy yourself. Anything you do it like there's no tomorrow, because life is short, life is long. We don't know the minute, the hour when our calling is going to be there. So big up to all my Guyanese people. I went out and have a lovely time last night. I have a vibes. I enjoyed myself last night at the hills. Big up to all my friends and at the hill that came out. You know, my phone is giving me this problem. I didn't want to do the live. I started to do a little live until it's cut off, so I don't do it no more. So big up to all of my friends them out there. I have a wonderful time. You know, sometimes you go to a party, you don't have a vibes. I get a good vibes last night at the party. Big up to all my Guyanese, my American, Trinidadian, Bajan, Antiguan, all the people who I hung out and party with last night, especially my Guyanese them to the bone. And when I came here, Guyanese people was open arms to me, and they have their ways, of course. They have their way. You have some people, they are troubles like troubles over waters. Some of them is more than a market good. Some of them is more than a hard yam. Some of them is want to be me and can be not even some one special person. They know who I'm talking about. Everything I do, it's bother them, but they can't stop me. Yeah. So one love to each and every one. One love to each and every one of my divas and my Dan. I love you all. Have an awesome Sunday coming up. Remember, you know, it's not going to take nothing from you to go to the church and sit for there for 2 hours or even 20 or 15 minutes, because we go to the party and spend all the time there. So enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful day, my lovely children and grandchildren. Blessing. Let us not wait until our loved one passed away before we cry and talk good things about them. Please to say something good at all times about your family. Even me, say something good about me. I feel good when y'all say something good. When they talk bad about me, I feel hurt. I feel like you stick me with a big brick in my stomach. You know, I just say it all the time that sometime when other people tell me or send what other people says about me, I don't like it. So, you know, you could say to me sometime, I would say, okay, go ahead, but I don't want no one to send me nobody live when they're discriminating me and saying bad things about me, because I know who I am and God know who I am and what I will do and what I won't do. I don't want to hear what other people say, because they have no rules over people. So one love to everybody. Chinzy, big up your China, big up yourself. Brother Collins is gone. And they know there's another big funeral going to be in our District 3 Hill at the same church. Hyacinth, one love. I love you all. And I think I get a lovely little vibes of sitting down here and talk. I feel like I don't want to finish talk, but one love. Remember, I make potato pudding from scratch. I cut up the coconut and I blend it with hot water and use the coconut juice to blend the potato. Then I put my ingredients in. I put my stove at 350 and it's in the oven baking right now. And I talks about how to clean and get away grease, because in our house, what we have to get away is grease, because our door and our window is locked up. So when we cook, the grease find themselves and trapped anywhere. You could use your bleach and just wash down. If your pot get burned, if you put on a pot and your pot get burned, just take out the thing, just take off that pot, throw some bleach in it and cover it down. When you go back, it is clean as ever. All the burn gone, the bleach taken away. They have some bleach that they sell at the store for very cheap. Those when you just buy them to in case if you have any you get your pot get burned, because sometimes people likes to watch the computer, the TV and not paying attention. You use that and the bleach clean down all grease. And remember, you just use soap and water to mop your floor, and then use your wooden floor, soap and water to wash, and then use your Murphy oil for the finishing touch, and it's clean and it stay long. It's like a coating it put over it, make it stay clean and nice. Remember, cleanliness is next to godliness, and we have to take care of our body and take care of everything that we do, everything that we eat. Wash the food, the fruits, and everything that we buy at the store, because these people do so many things. They roll all into the dirty water. They just pick it up and put it there because they don't want to lose. So they're not going to throw away nothing. Like cantaloupe, when you wash your cantaloupe, when you have your cantaloupe and you're going to peel your cantaloupe, remember, wash your cantaloupe before you cook. You peel it. After you peel it again, wash it, because these little stuff, that residue come off there, we don't know what it is. So you see, I buy all these stuff here yesterday, and I wash them and I put them on my little thing. We have a thing there that you buy them silicone things there. Show it. You see this silicone stuff here? You see those holes? They call them perforated hole. You put them in there, and they dry. All the water go down in the hole. So when you take it up, all these things are dry, and you put them away. You wash the strawberry, and you keep your place clean. So one love to each and every one of my divas and my Dan. I'm gonna let you take a look at the cake again. So when I'm finished, when they're finished, see right there. There's got a little munchy top. Yeah. So if you have some a little more time, feed bake. When it bake, I take it out, put it to thing there, and Munchie from Golden Crust. Your cake, your pudding is ready. You can come and get it, or I'll bring it for you on Monday. One love to all my divas and Dan. Again, remember, clean your refrigerator handle. Your microwave must be clean at all time. When you use your microwave, cover it. Get a cover and cover the stuff them in there. Do not put food in there. That is what sick us, and people say they get in all kind of thing from microwave, because the microwave have dirty. You cook the food stuck at the top. You don't use it for 2-3 days, it turn worm. When it turn worm, then you go and put your food in there. The worm, dead worm, come and drop back in the food. Give it bacteria, and nobody won't have bacteria. Okay, let me show you my T-Mobile. My T-Mobile apron. I get it at T-Mobile. Yes, when I go there, they give it to me. I say, oh, that's good, because I'm a cook. Good night. Goodbye. I love you all. Have an awesome, wonderful time. Hi, Shim. Hi, Michelle. Big up in yourself. Anybody have any party going? You could call me. I think I will party again tonight. Yeah? And that's my party and cooking. That's my joy. And that's my therapy. Yeah? Sometimes I go to the party. I don't dance. I just go to the party and sit down and just look at other people dance. Because it's entertainment. So, one love. My children, my 4 children, and my 9 grand and my 1 great grand, I love them. I love them at all time here. I say I love them, and I really do. I'm not a face. I'm not putting up no face. I love my children, and because I made them and they make their children. So that is my little family that I made. My sisters and my brother. Big up to them. Love them all. And our mother has been gone, so let us just live as brother and sister and take it one day at a time, because we don't know when is our time, when it's gonna come. So let us live as one, and this after death, there's nothing there. Nobody's gonna come back. So what mommy has left, and if she have anything, it's gonna be for all the 4 children. We don't want no one to come and want to fight. I want to take this and take that. We're just gonna live as one. Whether you participate in the funeral or funeral not, well, we are all sisters and brother. We don't want no problem. And let us live as one. My children, my mother did love my children to death. She loved all her grandchildren, but my children was the first. My big daughter, Chanel, she's my first lady. I love her to death, unconditional. Like sometimes, like something come out to me, Lord, if I lose my daughter, what's going to happen? I love all my children, but my first child, she's my heart. She's everything. Big up to them. My son down there in Georgia, I love you. You know that mommy love you. The only son. So, he's a spoiled boy. Yeah. You have 3 girls and 1 boy. My mother have 3 girls and 1 boy. And we always live with love. We don't fight. We don't fight. We live with love. Yeah? One love again. Good night. Good night. Love you all. And thanks to all the new people that come on my page, the visitors who passing through. It's a good page. You could stay over here. We talks about a little of everything. We don't curse. We don't run nobody. We just have love. So bye-bye once again. I love you all. Bye-bye. Remember the children. Take care of our children. Going back to school. Wash the coat. Wash the hair. Over the weekend, wash them hair. Don't let them go back with dirty hair. Yeah, and wash their coat. Don't let them keep wearing the coat for till the season done before you wash it, because we're locked up in the house and the coat is going to smell of food, and we don't want our children then to go to school and people point finger on them. Keep their surrounding clean. Sometimes you give them food that they don't want it, they throw it under the bed and stuff. Let them go in the bed and clean it up. Let them fix them shoes. Let them give them something to do. Let them go in the closet and clean out the closet, because they can do that, because they could eat. So love your children, because where they were, they didn't ask us to come, and we go and bring them in the world. So let us show them love. Give them some pampering. In Sunday, you put them in the tub and give them a good wash down, bathe them, go behind them ears, clean them. These are our children. We must love them the way how God loves us. Yeah, so one love. Hi, Sandra. Good night. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye-bye.